Hey everyone, Daniel here. In case you didn't know, it's me. Today was a good day. I just got back a couple hours ago from coaching. I was working with TNH, Thursday Night Hoops, with Elevate Basketball, and we coach elementary boys, just teaching basically the fundamentals of basketball. But the reason I'm uploading this video is not about basketball. It's about what we spoke to the kids about. So every time we get together once a week, we have something called team time. And in team time, we talk to the guys about a theme or a focus or a word, and just really trying to develop the guys to not just be better athletes, but once again, better members of our communities as they grow older. So today I spoke about encouragement. What does it mean to be encouraged? Why do we encourage people? How do we encourage people? Is it just verbally, or is it also our actions that matter? So I thought it was a good little talk for the guys, and I thought maybe you guys will be interested in listening to it. I don't know. And maybe for the parents of the kids who are in the program, you can kind of finally get to see what we talk about in team time, because most of you guys stay in the gym and don't get to see that. So yeah. With no further ado, check out kind of the stuff we talk about. I'm sure you'll learn something from this. Maybe, hopefully. Enjoy.
We'll talk about something, or a word that is actually pretty important to me right now in my stage of life with my team. Okay? It's the first letter in the word elevate. And what's that first letter? E. Good. So you guys can spell. That's awesome. It's E. Alright? And the word we're going to talk about today is encourage. Okay? Encourage. Encouragement. What does that mean? And the reason I'm going to say this relates to me a lot in this time of my life is because when you get injured, it's not fun. Right? We've been injured before. Oh yeah, all of us. And it really is not fun. It hurts. Sometimes you don't get to play with your friends. All you have to do is homework, maybe some video games sometimes, right? And it's not a fun thing. But you know what? When I'm feeling sad, sometimes the people encourage me. Okay? Some of you guys, the first week, last week came to me and said, hey, what happened? Man, I hope you get better. You know, I'm sure you'll get better soon. That was an encouragement to me, and I appreciated that. You live this verse with people around you, okay? Now let me tell you why. Why in the first place would you even encourage someone? Okay? If I was always mean to you, and you thought I was not a good person, I could do nothing good, would you probably encourage me or feel like encouraging me? No. Probably not, okay? But if I was always nice, and you thought that I could do good things, and I was going to be a great person in the future, and I was feeling bad, would you encourage me?
Yes!
Okay, I like the energy. Now the reason, the difference is that you start to see value in someone or something, okay? Why do you think we encourage you? You're young, and I'll be honest. Most of you guys, compared to players that we've seen in our lifetime and career, you guys are not good basketball players right now. But that's okay, because we see that you have potential to become good and even great players. So we encourage you because we see that there's value in you. So anytime you see that there's value in someone, you encourage them. And on the flip side, if you encourage someone, that means you see value in them. It means that there's something worthwhile in them, right? Sometimes somebody misses a layup, okay? If you say, man, you're so bad, you can't score a layup. Who here says that? No one? No one's on. No, I'm kidding. One person. But that's okay. But most of us didn't say that. Okay? Most of us, we want to encourage each other. You know what? You missed it this time, Hudson? That's all right. You'll make the next one. Why? Because I believe in you, and I know that you have potential. You've got a lot of years of basketball in front of you to become a great player, right? We have a goal in mind, and we believe that goal is worth it, to become winners. We want to win a game. So we encourage one another to win a game, okay? But now here's what I want to throw at you guys. How do you encourage? I want you guys to tell me, how are ways that you can encourage?
Hands up. Hands up.
Who has thoughts? Yeah?
Motivate others by telling them they're good.
Okay, nice. Telling them, talking to them, good. Good. Say a nice shot. I like it. Let's get one or two more. Is that a hand or a lead?
Sure, let's make them feel good about themselves when they take a shot and take a risk.
Okay, how would you make them feel good?
We'll say a nice try if they missed it or something. If they missed it or something, but if they got it in, like come pat on the back.
Nice, good. Okay, there's two fits there. I'll call it out in a second. Let's get one more. Nice, good stuff. Awesome. Real quick, how much time do I have? Because I always go over 2 minutes. 2 minutes? Okay, sounds good. All right, so most of that, if you notice, was verbal communication and encouragement. Encouragement by saying, good job, you got next time, nicely done, you'll keep getting better, right? And there was one thing, you mentioned it too, was an action. Who here's heard action speaks louder than words? Oh, all of them. So encouragement can be verbal, yes, but encouragement also can be actions. And I want you guys to take that away, especially as you go into game time and home and school and wherever else. You can encourage people by your actions. You can encourage one another by putting in effort on the court. You encourage us. When we say, good job, Darren, you can make that next layup, you know how you encourage me back? By not just being like, yes, coach, and then jogging back with your head down. No, you sprint back. And you work hard on defense, you get a steal, and then you take another layup attempt. That encourages me. That shows that you believe in what we're saying. When you're at home, you know how you can encourage your parents? Your bed. You know, put your dishes away. Maybe you can do your laundry. Right? Encourage your parents. Show them that you believe in us as children, and we are worth believing in. We're going to show you that. Not just by saying, thank you, Mom, thank you, Dad, what you should, but also showing it by your actions. When you're at school, how can you encourage your classmates? I want to ask you, before we wrap up, think, how can you encourage a classmate by an action? Any thoughts?
Well, let's say you have a math test, and they got before they're about to do a math test, you can encourage them by actually taking, let's just say you could actually help them and encourage them that they could actually do it when they think it's going to be too hard and stuff.
Okay, nice. So you can verbally encourage them. That's good. That's true. One more.
Maybe if the teacher's like yelling at a student, maybe you just go up and defend the guy that's yelling.
Okay, that's good. Defend them, maybe not to the teacher, but defend them by encouraging them to act on the vision. Good. Some other ways they can actions now. You can encourage a classmate. Maybe they only have pens and they really want a pencil because they can erase with it. You have an extra pencil, encourage them with an action. Sharing your pencil, sharing your eraser. Right? Encourage them with an action, maybe holding the door for something. Okay, so think, good, you can encourage with words, but I want to challenge you, how can you encourage one another with your action? Especially if you go inside to start playing, how do you encourage your teammates and the coaches with your actions? Okay? And I'll give you a few tips before we head out here in a couple seconds. One, work. Put the effort in. Try your very, 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 very best. Okay? And two, with that kind of work ethic, make sure you're positive. Have a good attitude. Miss Mel, don't hang your head. You sprint back, you get the next one. Okay? Two things that you can encourage the people around you with your actions. You guys up for that challenge? Yeah!
Let's go, get in there, get time. Okay, we back. See me hopping around everywhere. Woo! Yes, we made it. Just had to grab me some water. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed that video. 1 second. Wow, water is amazing. If you're not on this water diet, you better actually forget that. There's no such thing as a water diet. Just drink more water in your life. It's good. Anyways, to wrap up, I hope you enjoyed what you just watched. I hope it was inspiring to you, and I want you to leave away with the challenge of how can you encourage those people around you. It could be, yes, verbally. You can encourage people verbally, complimenting them, saying, hey, you'll do better next time, or giving them good, positive, constructive feedback on whatever they're working on or presenting or doing, right? Encourage people verbally. But also, how can you encourage people with your actions? That's what I've been thinking about. How can I encourage someone with my actions? It could simply be like a handshake, a strong, warm handshake, a high five, a hug, right? Holding the door for someone. It can be encouraging for those things. But really think, your day-to-day actions that you do every day of your life, how do you encourage the people around you? The people around you. How do you lift them up by what you do? Honestly, man, honestly, it could just be smiling. Just a smile. I'm telling you, that is very encouraging. When you walk into an office and the secretary is smiling, when you enter the door of a car, when you enter a car, and the person giving you a ride is there smiling, they say hello, a warm welcoming, I'm telling you, that's super encouraging, especially in the morning. Okay, so think, how can you encourage the people around you more? Yes, please be more encouraging vocally, right? Say positive and inspiring, uplifting things, but also not just your words, because we've all heard actions speak louder than words, like you just heard if you were listening to what I said to the kids. But yes, your actions. What actions can you do on a daily basis that encourages the people around you? So yeah, I hope this video did inspire you, and maybe you guys can give me some feedback, comment below, or message me on Facebook, however you want to. If you see me in person, talk to me, text me, let me know. Maybe if you did take on this challenge to inspire and encourage people around you, how did that impact your life? I want to know. How did you, going out of your way to encourage others by actions or words, how did that help you? I would love to know. All right. Thank you. Stay tuned. Chapter 4, hopefully drop in the next 4 to 5 days. Actually, hopefully by this weekend, but give me a couple days in case. See ya.